Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's Work in Progress Wednesday, we have some Bullet Club members. We have Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Hikuleo. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today we are adding some Tongans to the collection today, some Bullet Club members. We have Hikuleo, we have Tama Tonga, and his brother, right? Tonga Loa. And I'll admit, I am very shaky on the relation of everybody. I'm pretty sure Tama and Tonga Loa are brothers. Hikuleo is, I don't even know, is he a cousin? And I don't know if these guys are, I don't think Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are related to the rest of the Samoans in WWE, but I would have to like do some actual studying, dust up on all of that. All I know is I've wanted to add all of these guys to my collection for a long time. And now I finally, I have everything I want to make them. So I messed around a lot with the formulas for these. I had to wait quite a while. I didn't really think I would get a chance to make Hikuleo, but House 14 made this head scan. The Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are from House 14, and those are painted up. I painted those up a long time ago on my skin tone, like tutorial video. So they've just been sitting and waiting. I've been trying to figure out what to do with them. Formula wise, so with both of these guys, I took the Mr. T lowers because they wear like the shorter shoes. They're more like sneakers than they are boots, but this is what I have to work with. So this, I thought about using like the Cena shoes, but I didn't really like how those looked. These I want to say are like some Macho Man thighs. I don't remember exactly. They're painted black because I'd use them for another custom, but I don't remember exactly. For Tonga Loa, I got these decals from Curb Stomp. So they're not going to be in matching attires, but I'm okay with that. I would like to make an actual like Gorillas of Destiny matching attire look in maybe like their long pants or something, but this is what we're going with today. So there's Tonga Loas, and then obviously this is the Kurt Angle upper, and I think I was going to use it for an MVP, so I had started like sanding it down and all that, but I don't know, didn't finish it. I don't remember what I did with that MVP. And then the arms are from Alberto Del Rio, and like I said, the head's from Hederation. With Hikuleo, that is a Mean Mark body, Mean Mark crotch piece and torso. The legs are from a Defining or Ultimate Edition Hulk Hogan, and then the arms are from The Rock. So I'm going to paint the torso all black. The pants going to get the design off of there, and then I do have some plain black boots from an Undertaker figure that I'm going to swap on. So really it's just painting him all black, and then most of the detail is going to come from the decals. So I'm excited. I think it's going to look really, really clean. And then just painting the head. So obviously got to paint that to match the Rock skin tone, and the hair is just like a plain black. So really that'll be a pretty simple paint, besides the eyes. Eyes are always awful. But then lastly is going to be my Tama Tonga, and part of the reason that I haven't gotten to them is because I wasn't sure what I was going to do for him attire wise. So we have the Shawn Michaels upper legs, Mr. T lowers. The torso is from a Eddie Guerrero Elite maybe, and then the arms might also be from an Eddie Guerrero. Maybe, I don't remember. But then for his attire, I'm going to give him the black pants, and then he has some that have like a padded design down the side in like red and gold. So I'm going to do some sculpting today, which I've talked about. I don't enjoy it. I'm not great at sculpting, but I can get it done when I have to most of the time. Maybe that'll be like my New Year's thing. I don't really make resolutions, but maybe this year I'm going to focus on sculpting, try and get a little bit better at that. But that is going to be everything for these three. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. So first thing, I decided to trace the red on the sides, and then I'm just gonna fill that in, and then I'm gonna end up just tracing around the edge with gold. For Tonga Loa, his shoes are gonna be, I decided to just paint them red. There's some pictures where he has just all red shoes, so that's what I'm gonna do with him, just to make it look a little bit different. And you can see here there's some blue paint on here. We slipped the video in a little just out of order, so ultimately it's not gonna matter, and you'll see why at the very end. So with the shoes, one thing I wanted to do is just try to make it look as different as possible, just to give it a little more character. So I decided to give him the red points of his shoes, and it works well because that's the articulation point on those Ultimate Edition feet. And then I'm gonna like I said, I was doing the gray, or the gold, so doing that gold outline. And that's essentially going to be it for the lower legs for Tama Tonga. For Hikuleo, a lot of decals here. I got to make sure it lines up well. It all looks good. It's not like perfectly scaled it relative to like his actual look. I kind of have to make up some of my own lines, decide where that's going to be. And I did actually end up cutting some extra pieces so that it would go all the way down to his waist, but still went up to a height that I liked. And then the legs were easy. I just had those. I had to cut like the parts that go on the crotch piece, but that was pretty simple. And I'm just laying it over black too, so easy to fill that in once I'm done. This one is just all about lining up straight and making sure it's symmetrical, or else it's gonna look kind of goofy. For the hair here, I talk about hair, I never do just straight black. This one, I just mix some dark brown and some black together. That way you can see the texture a little more. I don't like when it looks like watery or like super glossy, so that's how I like to do my hair. Eyes are already done. I just gotta give him this facial hair so he doesn't just have that like normal clean look. People have asked before, I use a sculpting tool for the smaller details, so I'm doing that for the eyes and everything. Same hair over here, using the dark brown mixed with black. And then I am at like once I'm all done, I'm gonna do a dry brush of gray over Tama Tonga's beard, because that's how his beard looks. So gonna get that all done. I do the beard with a brush, a small brush, and then I'll use the sculpting tool again for the small detail to finish off the goatee and the eyes. On the side of the hair here, I'm going to just dry brush it a little bit so that he's got more of that fade kind of look. I don't like when it's all just a flat color and it looks the same all the way around. So you can see I get some paint on there, rub it off on the paper towel till it's pretty much off, and then slowly just add more layers to the head to give it that kind of faded look. So here's what I was talking about. I accidentally put the video, like just ordered it a little wrong. So I was gonna started out doing the blue here, and was going to do the blue on the legs as well, because that was the look I found most when I was trying to find some resource pics. But it just wasn't coming together the way I liked. I got going. I didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to, and we decided to. I say we, it's me, it's just me, there's no one else here. I decided to call an audible here, and you'll see in a second I changed things up a little bit, and I think it was for the better. So, hop back again, updating those doing some more layers of those, the red on the boots, make it pop a little more. You can see I just have plain black legs. I've got I decided to do some wrist tape and like the glove look on him is kind of how he looks for his entrance. Sometimes I like some pictures I saw him without gloves. But now I'm gonna go back to the decals I originally had. Do those for the legs, do the waist belt, and then you'll see the change I decided to make to the upper half of my Tonga Loa here. So I decided to go with the t-shirt torso. I prefer that look. I'm going to get everything on there, and then at the end, I'll show you guys what I got. Here we go. Here's the finished product for these guys, and you can just tell by the time lapse, I went through a lot of back and forth on how I was going to, the Hikuleo, that went well. I was really happy with that. Came out exactly how I was picturing. The Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, I went back and forth so many times on how I was going to do those. I thought I had a plan going in. I thought I knew what I was going to do, and then things just weren't, it just wasn't coming together the way I liked. And initially, I was going to do the decals on Tonga Loa. I was going to do those, and then I put them on, and I thought they looked too small, so I didn't really like how they fit. So then I was going to do the blue attire, and then I started painting that, and I didn't like how the torso kind of was looking on him, so I decided to look at some other ideas. Then I was messing around a little bit, and then just looking at some more reference pictures, and then while I was doing that, I kind of got the idea to use the shirt for him instead of doing the molded torso, because a lot of the reference pictures, he's got, like, him and Tama Tonga both wear like a shirt that is real tight though, so it like kind of covered their waist up, so it wasn't like tucked in or anything. Then I settled on this shirt, and I'm really happy with how these both ended up turning out. The Tama Tonga, I went back and forth on whether or not I was going to use that t-shirt torso mold, which I think works a little better for him than it did the Tonga Loa. And then eventually I don't know, it just clicked. I decided to go with these, and I'm really happy. I ended up using those decals that I got for Tonga Loa. I think they look really good. The Hikuleo, like I said, I was really happy with, and then Tama Tonga came out kind of better than I was thinking. I just ended up keeping it pretty simple, just painting the red and gold design on the side, and he does wear, I could put the same kind of shirt on him as I did with Tonga Loa, but I'm sticking with this one with the shirtless look just to change it up a little bit. So they've all got some red in their attire. They've got some Hikuleo and Tama Tonga have the gold in there, so I think they all match. They all go well together, and just overall, like I'm really happy with that. And it took me a while to get through all of these, just because I was really indecisive. When I film intros for my Work in Progress Wednesday, sometimes I'll film like a bunch of intros at once and then just take my time like putting them all together over a few weeks or something. These guys I've been working on for a really long time, so long in fact that I saw Hederation upload a picture a few weeks ago of an older, like the long-haired version of Tama Tonga. So in between me starting and ending this video, I ordered the head, got the head in, painted that up, added decal, like I made a full custom of another Tama Tonga while I was in the middle of making all of these. So we are going to take these guys off the stand for a second, because I wanted to show off my bonus Tama Tonga that we have here, which is more his original Bullet Club look. And like I said, I'm working on completing the Bullet Club, so I wanted to make that original kind of look for him, and I love these together. Use that same torso. I think these were some Alberto Del Rio legs. They're on ball joints. Then I just got ordered more decals. Like I made this full custom while I was trying to figure out what to do with the other one. So you see they both got the arm tattoo, obviously, the face paint and long hair. I think it's the more iconic look. That's what I think of with Tama Tonga. But I'm going to get to everyone on the Bullet Club. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are going to be coming up soon. But I'm really excited, and like I said, I love how both of these turned out. I'm really happy. So that is going to be everything for today for Work in Progress Wednesday. If you like what we're doing here, go check out the channel. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.